Hey guys, before we start the show, we just want to let you guys know about a new segment we want to add to our show, and we need your help.
So the segment's going to be called Dare of the Day, and to sum things up, you guys send in your dares for us to do, and we'll pick the best one to do for the show that week.
Yes, and little to no barriers. Well, obviously, got to keep it safe and all that.
Keep it try
Keep
to
it
try to keep it PG.
try and keep it, yeah, PG as possible. We're going to post a Google form in the description of our YouTube video, as well as the link tree in our Instagram and Twitter bios if you want to, check those out wherever these are.
Yep. And this is just so that you guys can we could get more fan interaction with you guys, and you guys can also use this Google form to send in stuff anonymously, so we don't even have to know who you are. I really hope we both really hope, to be honest, that we could see your ideas soon.
Yes, sir. To cap everything off here, we just want to hear what you guys want. We want to give you what you guys want to see.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we just want to make you guys happy.
Absolutely.
And on that note, you ready to kick off the show?
Absolutely, brother. Let's get it.
Roll the intro. Yo, what's going on, guys? Did you miss us? I think you did. It's the boy, Chris Rotondo, and who else is with me today?
The ginger, the homie, Tom Grady. What's going on,
As always,
Chris?
We're living the dream, man.
Dude, I feel like I've been I'm so out of it right now. I feel like it's it was out of my cycle last week, and I feel so bad. It's all me. It's all on me last week.
It's been so long. It's all on Tom, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
So, no, it is, because, to be honest, I went home last week, as you saw on our Twitter. I went home last week, and I completely just goofed and completely forgot to bring home a charger for my camera. I don't use my PC camera because my PC camera is right above the keyboard, not on the top of the laptop, which is stupid. I know, Dell, way to go. But I used my DSLR, and in the middle of class on Thursday, it died. So then I had to text Chris. I was like, I can't do it. There's no way. And then we just had to cancel last week. So that was on me. But we're here now, and we have a lot of good stuff coming up, I think.
Yes, of course. Our sincerest apologies. Consistency is always a key thing with us, and that was a little goof last week. It's all good. It's all good.
Yes.
From that we move on.
Yep, absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, I feel like last week it was dry to a point. I mean,
yeah, I mean, there was a couple things here and there, but it wasn't too groundbreaking, to be honest.
Not crazy enough to review.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I think it would have been kind of a slow episode last week. But I think this one's going to be a good one because we had a lot of stuff, not only in the sports world, but in the media, specifically the music world, that we're going to cover.
Yes, sir. All right. So you ready to get to week in review?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Of course. Yes, sir. Let's get it done.
So we have to start with some somber news this week. No one died, thank God. But it might be the end of an era for one of our all-time great golfers. Tiger Woods was in a car crash this past week, in a single car crash right after the Riviera tournament in California. And, from what I'm hearing, surgery included putting rods in his legs, and, it could be the end of his golfing career as we know it. Me, a big avid golfer, I have my golf clubs behind me. You can't see it, but I have my golf clubs behind me here at school. It is so sad to see this happen, especially what he did in 2019 in the Masters when he won, and making that giant comeback from back in the early 2010s where he had his affairs, he was on pills, he was down to the dumps, he was not the Tiger Woods everyone knew, to then winning the Masters in 2019 and getting that crown back. It was amazing to watch, and to hear this happen to him really hurts me.
I agree. His career definitely, he wasn't in his prime. We know that, he had his days when he was, the Tiger Woods. He was highly regarded as the best golfer in the game. And I still think he is considered one of the, if not the greatest, golfer of all time. You can argue Phil Mickelson and all that, it's hard. It's hard.
I know.
And from that, he was on the down. The decline. Is it the end of the end of an era? I feel like he'd be dumb to come back. He's got all the rods in his leg now. It was a serious crash. He got saved by the Jaws of Life. The Jaws of Life?
Yep.
He was saved by those right out of his car. And from there, they took him to the hospital, emergency surgeries. overall, it's not looking too good for a golfing return.
Yeah.
If I were him, I'd retire.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
hang up the. You don't hang up anything for golf.
Spikes. You could say golf spikes, clubs,
Okay.
whatever the hell you want to say. But the thing is, I gotta say is that this man is worth, like, he's a multimillionaire. He's got this lifetime deal with Nike. He's constantly in talks when it comes to golf tournaments. Even if they think someone else is going to win it, he's always somewhere that they project. But it's kind of crazy to me that this man who's worth all this money, and my dad brought this up to me, so if my dad's listening, this is on you. Why is he driving a rental car? He should have like a chauffeur or a butler driving him in a Rolls Royce coming back from, California. Like, it shouldn't be
Money
him in a
goes
rental
everywhere.
car from Enterprise.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. I don't really put much thought into that.
Yeah,
Lord knows, man. Money could have went somewhere else.
it's valid. I mean, there was some clips that I saw of Tiger on an interview, and he looked out of it during that tournament. He looked out of it. So that if that was any, that could be an inkling of like maybe some abuse when it comes to the drug world. I don't want to put any stipulations or not stipulations, thoughts or rumors about him out there, but you never know. You never know. He's had his struggles in the past, and I hope he can get out of this. Maybe we'll see him on the senior tour. Who knows? But
Lord
for right
knows,
now, I don't know
but,
if he's ever going to be on the PGA Tour again.
all prayers to just make sure he's okay to live a normal life again. We can
Absolutely.
hope. All right, let's hit some fun news next. We enjoy this one. Julius Randle, a New York Knick, is an NBA All-Star.
Let's go!
Go. Yes,
Let's go!
You love to see that. You really do.
Dude, it gets me pumped.
Who was our last All-Star, Melo?
I either Melo, Porzingis. I think Porzingis was in the Rising Stars game. I don't even think he was in the
he was
NBA
never
All-Star game.
No. He never was. There you go. You love to see it. Julius Randle, first Knicks All-Star since Carmelo Anthony. And we love to see it. We really do. Very, very deserved. Very deserved. He's been one of the most dominant players in the Eastern Conference, averaging 23.2 points a game, 11 rebounds, 5.5 assists. He's crazy. He's wild. And
I mean, think about it. In the beginning of the season, he was averaging a triple-double a game almost. It was crazy.
Exactly. And to do that at power forward is,
oh my God,
disgusting.
And especially, you have to live up to the Mecca hype. And he, when the fans came back three nights ago on the 23rd, it was crazy that he was like the guy to like talk to New York. Like he was like, and then they were getting MVP chants, and it was crazy. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, like this is the leader of the Knicks right now, and he's only 26 or 27, something like that.
Yeah,
he's young.
He's nearing his prime. He's gonna
so
peak
young.
soon.
Yeah,
we'd be stupid not to keep him in the long run.
Oh, I agree.
He definitely had his early days at the Lakers and the Pelicans and all that when he was just known as like a role player, but he really broke out in the Knicks system. And I think this team, with him as a leader is going to definitely push forward, push for playoffs.
Right. And I think last year it was kind of hard for him to like make his ground like where he is now. Because to be honest, this Knicks team is not the same Knicks team we saw last year. It is a completely different overhaul. We have a new coach. We have new players. And Derrick Rose, we have a lot of good veteran presence. It's really good to see them.
I don't know about a lot of good veteran presence. We got D-Rose.
We have D-Rose, but I would consider Julius Randle a veteran now. I would say that he is because I think he was a one and done in Kentucky.
Yeah, so, I wouldn't consider him a seasoned veteran, but he's been around for a minute.
I agree. And you got, I mean, I wouldn't say veterans yet, but I would say good team presence in Mitch Robinson and RJ Barrett. Those are the guys that we're excited to see become these great players like Julius Randle, Derrick Rose, and all that. And another thing, our rookie, Obi Toppin, is going to be participating in the dunk contest. I'm very excited about that.
Yes,
he's the second Knick to do it in the past.
I apologize for my barking dog. I'm sorry to interrupt.
You're fine.
Cool.
I think he was the second Knick to do it in the past 3 years because we had Dennis Smith Jr. do it a couple of years ago. And that was in Charlotte with J. Cole and all that, so that was fun. But I'm excited to see Obi because he could throw it down, man.
Young, promising rookie with good dunk,
good dunk,
like Zion, footballing that hard.
Fact.
Yep. Of course, love to see it. Another big thing, just to cap off the whole All-Star game talk. Devin Booker was originally not in the All-Star game.
He was snubbed.
The
dude was
so
completely
hard.
Snubbed.
One of the biggest snubs in recent memory. Devin Booker's putting up All-Star numbers,
Yep.
So like high all-star, like a borderline all-star starter numbers.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even get put in on the reserves. But
It's insane.
Anthony Davis picked up a knock, and Devin Booker was put in as the replacement, which is so well deserved. It's not even funny.
I'm so happy for Devin Booker because like I'm a big Devin Booker guy.
Me too. I love Devin Booker.
I've been loving Devin Booker for like the past 4 or 5 years, and he always is not in the names of like top NBA talent, and it's so sad to see it because he's in a small market team in the Phoenix Suns. If he went to LA, if he went to Portland, if he went to down to maybe even Dallas, he would
put him
get
in Houston and he's fitting well. Now.
Exactly. Put him in Houston. He's gonna make a giant name for himself. Even though a lot of people know him right now as this hell of a good player. Like he's leading the Suns. 25 points so far this season per game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. But his field goal percentage right now is at 50%. You could put up 2 shots and one of them is at least gonna go in. Like he's leading the charge right now.
Of course, him and veteran point guard and Chris Paul.
Yep.
Are leading the charge for the Suns. They have, I don't know if the record's that good, to be fair.
I'll be honest, yeah, I don't think so. But it's weird because
right.
if you think about it, like they are like if you're going to Phoenix, your career is dead. I'm sorry.
Kind of, yeah, in a sense. DeAndre Ayton was first overall.
They're 20 and 11.
20. They're 20-11. They're not bad. They're better than the Knicks, to be fair.
They're better than the Knicks, yeah.
But DeAndre Ayton was what? First pick in 2018?
Yeah, 17? Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't heard of him. He does nothing.
He doesn't exist.
He's a no-name.
It's so sad.
Yep, you hate to see it, but I guess you live and you learn. Don't go to Phoenix.
Facts.
Don't
if you could get out of Phoenix, don't go to Phoenix.
Exactly.
Get out.
Exactly.
Just get out.
And before we leave the basketball talk, right? Can we talk about the Jazz?
Oh yeah, leading the West right now.
Leading the league, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why?
Donovan Mitchell just wants to put on a show for everyone.
Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert,
Mr. COVID himself,
Captain COVID. Yeah, that's all. I didn't. There's not much about him.
Think about it though. Like they're like all you hear though, like on any Sports Center, it's just LeBron James and the Lakers. I don't really see anything about the Jazz, and then they're leading the league like in record, like. And you just hear all the time, oh, LeBron, he's got to deal with all these people. And then you see how the Lakers play. Where's the Jazz hype? Like, they're leading the league.
Because they're a small market team.
Exactly.
How many Jazz fans do you know?
I was a Jazz fan because Hofstra had Justin Wright Foreman go there. But now
you're not a Jazz fan. You just like the Jazz
because of him. But now he's gone, so now I don't really care. But I do like he's he's in the G League right now for the Pelicans farm team, the Erie Bayhawks.
Nice.
But don't get me wrong, I like Donovan Mitchell, especially since he reps the Mets a lot. So
yeah, we like the Jazz. Good job, guys. First place. Good stuff. All right, let's veer away from.
Speaking of the Mets and baseball.
No, don't do this again. I'm just messing. I'm messing.
Trading.
Yeah, the solid transitions making a return.
Of course.
Let's go. All right.
2 weeks out of it. I gotta get rhythm back.
I feel you. All right, baseball's starting back up pretty soon, guys.
Dude, Tuesday it starts.
Let's do our two early predictions. Who do we have winning the World Series?
Oh, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it.
The Doyers.
I see the Doyers going back to back.
Doyers.
I don't want to say it.
Doyers.
I don't want to say it. I hate that. I feel like it's going to be the Dodgers and the Yankees. I feel like the Yankees are going to actually make their presence. I know your dog.
Oh my God.
I feel like the Yankees are going to make like ground this year, and I feel like they're actually going to get over that hump of getting to the AL Championship Series and then falling and failing for the fans. So I think this year it might be a move. I think the Mets are going to make a playoff push. I don't know how far in the playoffs. I think they have the talent. It's just about keeping everyone healthy and keeping everything consistently, good vibes, keeping good things in the clubhouse.
Keep a happy clubhouse.
Yeah. And I think, Francisco Lindor, Mr. Smile himself, I think he'll help with that.
Yeah. Honestly though, you know what I think is fucking bogus?
Oh God.
You see MLB put out like the predictions for the divisions. How the fuck are the Mets going to win 96 games? That's awful. That's so bad.
You never know. Listen, You never know. We have a good rotation. We have a good bullpen now. We could do it. I think we have enough talent. I think we can make it over 90. I'm not gonna say 96. I think we can make it to 90 or above 90.
Okay.
I really do feel bad for because like they also put out the percentages of making the playoffs. I feel so bad for Orioles fans. There is a 0.0% chance of making the playoffs.
Tough. Just don't suck and don't run your club like shit, and then you'll make the playoffs.
Still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of America. But
you ever been?
Yes.
I went once. Oh my God, it was beautiful.
I've been there twice, and dude, I want to go back so bad. I think that's one of my favorite ballparks. I have my top 5 is without Citi Field, because Citi Field's my baby, but PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Coors Field in Denver, Wrigley, and Fenway.
Those are all very pretty ballparks.
Yes.
Have you been to all of them?
All of them, yes. Those are the ones I've been to.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
I've been to I think 8 so far. Nationals Park is nice. It just looks like weird on the outside. It looks like a UFO. And Philly's
You've
ballpark.
Been there too?
Yeah, these are all the ones I've been to. Yeah.
There you go.
So Philly, I've been to, and it's kind of. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just they hate us, and I can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Wrigley, we got a really bad reception going there.
That's tough.
An 80-year-old lady looks at us and goes, ugh, like tongue out and everything. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Anyway. Let's keep it going. That's our predictions. And
sometimes you got to whip out the brass knuckles and deck an 80-year-old woman for the one time.
Dude, I thought Kathy was gonna do it. I thought my mom was gonna just like sucker punch her.
That action.
Yeah.
Claps.
But so that's our predictions. Don't take our words for it. We are the worst when it comes to predictions.
Yep. The Dodgers probably won't make the playoffs. Knowing our luck.
Yeah. But I can predict one thing. Daft Punk won't be making music anymore.
Oh my God! Stop with this transition.
My transition game is on fire.
Speaking of not making anything, yeah. Let's see. All right, next up, Daft Punk. You guys know them from what have they done?
Well, they got Get Lucky, one more time.
Stronger. They were in the back of Stronger with Kanye.
Yeah, they also had their own version of that song. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's like Kanye sampled their song.
Kanye sampled
I
their
just
song.
don't know what the original.
They sampled a different song. It's just been crazy.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah. It's been a while. Yeah, of course I'm on TikTok. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
T-Gratatas on TikTok, baby.
Well, they're a little, Daft Punk's up there in age. They've been around the game for a while, since like early 90s, yeah? 1993,
yeah, something like that, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
I believe you're right.
1993 to 2021, they released a really freaking weird video.
I liked it. I just thought it was kind of
cheesy.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, just to watch I don't know their names, I'll be honest. But just to watch him implode and then just
it was weird.
Go everywhere. It was weird.
I thought it was weird taste, but I mean, whatever rules for them,
Listen, they're robots, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. But
of course, yeah. But
I gotta say, dude, no matter what, you put a Daft Punk song on, I am getting lit, dude.
One more time, I played one more time in my car on the way home from school.
I can hear it right now.
They split up. I was just like,
one more time, dude. I'm fucking yes.
I was bopping. Good time. All right, but
let's bop on over to more bops.
I was gonna say, speaking of good music, we had a fun Prism release the other day. Anybody know?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah,
he's from New York.
He's from New York, from Brooklyn, New York. Bobby Shmurda.
He threw a hat up and it's never come down.
And it's never coming down. Bobby Shmurda, he's back. Let's go.
Dude, I feel like it's gonna be so weird. I feel like we're back in like 6th grade again when that song first came out.
Bro's probably gonna open up his phone, try to open up Vine or something, and it's just like
it's gonna be like Vine no longer exists. He's gonna think Fetty Wap is still relevant.
Oh, what a time.
Dude.
What a time. Yes, Bobby's free, bro. There's been so much talk. Dude, I feel like he's like how?
This
how
feels
is
like
he
the
still
release
relevant?
of Meek Mill.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
Yes. And I feel like, dude, when oh my God, if he the moment he releases music, that song, whatever it's gonna be, is gonna get so many streams. It's gonna break Spotify. It's gonna break Apple Music. Everyone is gonna start
hot neighbor.
Hot neighbor.
Hot neighbor.
But yes, no, it's gonna start like I swear to God, it's gonna be like one of the most streamed songs, and it's gotta be like lit, dude.
Hot, sophisticated gentleman of African descent.
Did you see his tweet?
What did he tweet?
Oh my! I gotta see if it's real, but it was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen.
Was it a video?
No. It was just a tweet, like just a regular tweet.
And I
Um,
quote it for me. Quote it for me.
I'm gonna try to find it.
All right. You got to
Um,
start it with and I quote, so it's
I
legit
know,
though.
I know, but dude,
You know,
it was weird.
yeah.
It was weird. I'm
It
not
was it
gonna
weirder
lie.
than Kevin Durant telling Scarlett Johansson that he'd drink her bathwater?
Yes, it was much weirder than that.
I find that hard to
I
believe.
don't think it was real. I don't think it's real. However, everyone's like, it's so funny. Like they're saying like how Bobby Schmurder's Instagram is gonna look like, and it's the old logo.
They got the YouTube logo that like when it came with the iPhone.
Yeah. Like the TV.
Yeah, the little TV. Oh my god, it's mad funny. Bro, open it up, it's like iPhone 4.
Oh my! He was already at a club and he denied a drink.
Nice.
But like, I don't think it was real. But it was basically saying like, I already missed the guys pounding my ass. Like, it
Oh my
was so
god.
weird. It was so weird.
There's no way that's real.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
was
way
like,
that
I was losing my
man
mind.
enjoyed prison that much, man.
But yeah, no. I
That's
mean, listen,
funny.
I'm happy he's out. We get to hear more Schmurda music, and
Yeah, and he's not getting it in the butt anymore.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Speaking of getting hit, with hard object.
Wow,
Uh,
that's a transition.
speaking of hard, let's
Oh man.
ew.
Let's
Ew,
move
that was
on to the
gross.
hard hitters before we like lose our minds.
Yes, sir.
So to our hard hitters, first thing we got to talk about is, I'm a big Ranger fan, and it's really sad to say this, but
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say you don't watch hockey.
I don't follow hockey that hard.
Anyway,
I watch hockey. I don't follow hockey.
right, that's
Get it
fair.
right.
You did say that. Okay.
Get it right.
But Rangers winger Artemi Panarin has to take a leave of absence from the team because of allegations against him where he hit an 18-year-old girl in Las Vegas in 2011. They're coming out now because he is, been very vocal about his political views toward the Russian government, and they're thinking it's just an intimidation tactic against him. The league, the NHL came out saying that they didn't get any complaints or anything about Artemi Panarin back in 2011 when it was supposedly that it happened. I think it's completely bogus that because he's showing his political views to the world, that he has to suffer because of this. And I think it's unfair that, the Russian government is doing this to him. And now watch, I'm going to get like allegations against me because the Russian spies are probably listening anyway. But
they're always
listening. The
They're always
KGB, man, they're always around us. But I think,
bourgeoisie.
Especially Artemi Panarin, who's like this big leader for the Rangers. Him and Zibanejad are like the number, like 1 and 2. They like go hand in hand. Having one of them out of the lineup just hurts, and having both of them out is even worse. So, I want him to come back soon. He's taking this leave because he's shooken and he's shaken up by it, and he's I don't blame him at all. The Rangers standing by him. A lot of hockey fans are standing by him. He's a great dude. He has a dog Instagram account. I can't see this man like actually like hurting this 18-year-old girl supposedly, and it sucks.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, right? Is this anything similar to the Domingo Herman situation?
Similar, but I think this has to do. Well, this is more about. Well, is Domingo Herman about like his political views? He was just
No. Domingo Herman was just he like beat his wife.
Right.
But this is just he hit a young girl.
So they said in the report that came from a coach in the KHL, which is the Russian Hockey League, they said that he hit her so many times she fell to the ground, like punched. And and then they said that the local police covered it up because they got paid 40,000 euros, which I think is completely bogus.
That's an interesting one.
It's
I mean,
weird.
again, that's a lot. I can only put in so much input considering how much I know about this Artemi character. But the way you described him, he seems like a good guy. If the allegations are true, then that's a very big shame.
Right.
Kind of tough for the Rangers. Having one of their top guys having to leave. I don't really know what their domestic abuse policies are like in the NHL, but it would be very poor, very poor taste for it to be brought up in such an interesting time.
And it sucks
Um,
because they've been having problems the past couple weeks because one of their ex players now, Tony D'Angelo, he made a racist statement against one of his teammates, and it
uh,
led to a complete locker room just boil over. And
mm,
because of that, Tony D'Angelo is no longer on the team.
uh,
And it was good because the one good thing that came out of it is that it showed that the Rangers weren't taking any shit from it. Like they
yeah.
were not allowing that to be on the team. And then secondly, the person that he was going against, Keandre Miller, was getting backed up by one of our goalies, and he was supporting him the entire time. And
Which one?
I want to say it was
Shesterkin?
Sturkin. I want to say it's Sturkin. It could have been Georgiev. I mean, it's like a couple of weeks old now, like maybe even 3 weeks or so. But
Shesterkin.
it's like that's the last thing the Rangers need is another player to go down with more problems. And to be honest, the Tony D'Angelo one, that is a complete yes, get him out. But this Panarin one, I don't think I think it's complete bullshit. I think this is just an intimidation tactic, like everyone's saying. Because again, Panarin is like this really nice guy. He's always there, and I can't see him doing this.
Mm-hmm. That is, very tough. We don't really tolerate racism anywhere
Absolutely,
nowadays. We shouldn't be tolerated.
shouldn't be tolerated to begin with. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I hate to go off topic and like abandon that, but it's like kind of on topic. But did you hear about Jeremy Lin's situation?
Yes, I did see that.
Yes,
I didn't read the complete
he
thing though.
came out. He came out an Instagram post 22 hours ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, and I quote, "This is gonna be long, so feel free to sit back, relax, and open your ears for a bit." And I quote, "Something is changing in this generation of Asian Americans. We are tired of being told that we don't experience racism. We are tired of being told to keep our heads down and not make trouble. We are tired of Asian American kids growing up and being asked where they're really from, or having our eyes mocked, or being objectified as exotic, or being told we're inherently unattractive. We are tired of the stereotypes in Hollywood affecting our psyche and limiting who we think we can be. We are tired of being invisible, of being mistaken for our colleague, or told our struggles aren't as real. I want to better for my elders who work so hard and sacrifice so much to make my life for themselves here. I want to better for my niece and nephew and future kids. I want to better for the next generation of Asian American athletes than to have to work so hard just to be deceptively athletic. I'm sorry, can't read that all. Being an Asian American doesn't mean we don't experience poverty and racism. Being a 9-year NBA veteran doesn't protect me from being called coronavirus on the court. Being a man of faith doesn't mean I don't fight for justice for myself and for others. So here we are again, sharing how we feel. Is anyone listening?" End quote.
Wow. That is powerful. That is crazy. And like
Very
that's another thing.
powerful.
Like I've been hearing like I've been like kind of like I haven't watched TV. I haven't really like been on Twitter all that much, but I've been seeing like this rise in like Asian American like hate now all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like shocked by it. I was like it's crazy like how much is going on in America right now.
It's awful. No,
Yeah.
no sort of racism should be tolerated anywhere. Obviously, that's kind of a given, but
Right.
some people don't take it as that. But Jeremy Lin, like a respected NBA point guard, right?
Yeah.
He's in the league right now, because he's had his struggles, but
Right.
to call him coronavirus on the court, like, come on, man, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Very out of hand. But
yeah, I think it's kind of like I mean I understand like there's banter in between like players like who like they try to get into the heads of like their opponents, but
that's
it's
kind of
just
that's crossing the
yeah,
line
that's
because
like yeah,
this is a global pandemic based in Asia that killed, well, not based in Asia, but it started in Asia, and
right.
it kills people. And
And just because he is Asian himself does not mean
doesn't give you the right to call him something like that.
right.
It's overall it's very, very foul play. It's unacceptable in every sense of the word.
Right.
Um
I think it's
Speaking
ridiculous.
of
I think everything right now is just ridiculous. But
yeah, speaking of ridiculous, you like that one? That was good.
yeah, that was great. That was
Oh
really
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, I
I
love to
think
see it.
Russell Wilson is ridiculous. Anyway,
I mean, Russell Wilson leaving Seattle is ridiculous.
that is pretty ridiculous.
As we go. Okay. Yep. So, there are many trade rumors just out of nowhere that Russell Wilson could be leaving the Seattle Seahawks, the team that drafted him
Yep.
many, many years ago. Only saying many, many because I have no clue when they did that.
I think I want to say it was 2015. I want to say
2011.
What?
Shoot you straight. I'm gonna. That's my guess. Hold on, I'll look it up.
If it's
I know.
2011,
If it's 2011, I'll do a cartwheel in my room right now.
oh my God, I want to see this. Be 2011. Be 2011.
When was Russell Wilson drafted? What dates joined? No. What in what round? 2012.
Damn.
Tough.
So close.
I was close. That's all good.
Yeah, but hey, that's pretty close. I think you should still do a cartwheel.
But no thanks. Maybe next time.
I think it's crazy that he wants out. I mean, he's been the face of the franchise ever since Marshawn Lynch left.
A while, a long time. Even when Marshawn Lynch was there, he was still the face of the franchise. Respectively.
I agree. Him and Pete Carroll are like
that.
Yeah.
Like that. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady type deal. Not obviously not as iconic, but.
Yeah, because I mean, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were just dominant every year. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now, I want to say the NFC West is probably the hardest division to play in.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have the most competition with the Rams, Seahawks. The Cardinals were making a push, and I mean, the Niners aren't really doing anything right now. But I think
they're just sitting there.
They're just like, Jimmy G.
Stop! He's already dead. They're projected to take Mac Jones this year.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be a move. That could be a move.
No, actually, no. I'm lying. I'm a liar. I am a stinky, rotten liar. The Saints are predicted to get Mac Jones this year.
After
Drew Brees, literally just a regenerated Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Hey, good on him. But yeah, back to Russell Wilson. Obviously, he's been a fantastic quarterback in his time in the league, and he's linked away from a move from Wow, I can't speak. He's linked away from a move from Seattle. That was also not right, but you get what I'm saying. You get my point. And he named 4 spots that he would like to go to. The only spots that he'd be able to trade to. Only spots that he'd be able.
You can't speak today. It's okay.
I just came out of track practice, man.
Fair enough. You're like dead tired.
Yeah. The only places he would go. There you go. I got it. Right, the Cowboys, the Bears, the Raiders, and the Saints are the only 4 places that he would land.
The only thing I want to say about the Cowboys part, I want us to get Dak back. I don't want
those
Russell.
Guys. You're a Dak sexual.
Yes, dude. Are you kidding me? I feel like, first of all, he's been the guy since Tony Romo left. So that's another person where it's like since this person left, but. Dak Prescott has literally been such a saving grace for the Cowboys. He at least gets us into ball games. It's the defense that is trash. He was leading the league in passing yards 3 weeks after he was injured.
I don't care.
I mean, listen, Don't get me wrong. Having Russell Wilson on the team is probably incredible. However, I want Dak. Let Russell Wilson go to the Bears, the Raiders.
I want Dak Prescott. Figure the universe on the line.
Prescott. I mean,
Stephen A. Smith on the line. Hail Mary from the 50. I want Dak Prescott. Ugh,
but listen, Russell had a great year, almost 70% completion percentage, over 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns. That's some all-star caliber numbers. But I think I'd rather have Dak on the Cowboys. This whole Russell Wilson thing, it's just a rumor. He didn't ask for a trade, but he did let the Seahawks know where he'd want to go. And to be honest, I don't see him leaving Seattle. I think it would be crazy if he did, and that would blow up the internet.
Yep. Where if he were to go anywhere, I think his best bet would be the Raiders, to be honest. And that's a pretty bold take. Just because their line is so
I saw the picture.
I saw that picture too. Their line is disgusting, man. They literally protect Derek Carr for a very long time, and Russell Wilson can definitely work with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I bet you Patty Mahomes looked at that picture and it was like, where's that?
Where's that? Patty Mahomes like suddenly
dude, horizontally like throwing a football.
Oh my god, dude. Patty Mahomes is so good, man. They got thwomped in the Super Bowl by some old dude. Some old head.
But speaking of young heads.
What? Speaking of young heads? Oh, chill. All right.
You could go with this.
All right. We're ending this show on a not sports note for once. And this is a pretty interesting pop culture moment for more of the young culture. TikTok star Zoe Laverne came out and said she's pregnant.
Prego my ego. Prego Mayo. She's 19 years old. What the hell is going on in TikTok land?
Oh, man. Prego Mago. Okay, yeah, true that. Yeah, that's weird.
I'm 19. I'm 19.
I'm Jared. I'm 19, and I fucking learned how to read. Jared
Vine,
was on.
bring Vine back. He's
Jared
back.
himself.
He's on.
I haven't seen him.
He's on
Jared
TikTok.
himself was 19 and did not know how to read.
And
there
now
are
this girl's
there are
pregnant.
bitches out here being pregnant with child at 19. And it's caused a lot of uproar in the TikTok community, in the Twitter community too, I've seen.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
She was under a lot of fire for grooming a child. 13-year-old child.
Holy
couple months back. Yeah, 19-year-old grooming a 13-year-old.
Oh my god.
Right. They kissed or whatever. She like admitted to it and stuff. And I was
oh
like,
my god.
That's foul, but whatever.
Yeah, that's great. A 19-year-old kissing a 13-year-old. What the
very interesting choice.
Way to go, TikTok. You're breeding this great generation.
And yeah. So obviously the fact of her having a child of her own did not really sit well with a lot of people. They were like, somebody call CPS, the child isn't even out yet. I was like, damn, hate to see it.
Yeah, that's just rough.
But yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. An interesting take. That. She's like, oh yeah, I'm 19. I'm famous on TikTok. Time to make child. She revealed the dad. Oh, I forgot his name. I know his name. I looked it up last night because I was.
Isn't he also like he's also a TikTok star, right?
Dawson something.
Yeah, I think it's just crazy. Like
Dawson Zoe LeBron.
There's so much TikTok drama going on recently. I know a lot of like, you know, if you're a viewer of the show, we don't really talk about TikTok a lot, but you know, the whole, you know, Noah Beck, whatever the hell it was, like faking that he was cheating, or no, it was I don't know who it was, but the one who's dating Addison Rae.
Oh, that's Bryce Hall.
Yeah, he was like cheating.
I'm big on the TikTok drama. I'm on the TikTok room. At TikTok room on Instagram. I love the tea, bro, because there's some like illegal shit that goes down there, bro.
I can imagine.
Bad TikTokers on their illegal stuff, bro. Like,
dude, they're crazy, man. The kids are nuts.
You know the Tony Lopez, bro?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Tony Lopez is like 22. He's grooming underage girls. Love to see it.
Your face right now.
Grooming the underage women.
That's, dude.
You
it's
don't love
crazy.
To see it. You really don't.
That's some scary stuff. Like, it's horrible.
I found this guy. I found the daddy of Zoe Lavern's child. His name is Dawson Day.
Dawson Day. Sounds like a superhero.
Yeah, he looks like a kid. Like he looks like, you know.
Does he look like a Kyle? I think I saw that, and he looked like a Kyle, like the kid who wears like Monster hats and drinks Monster all the time, like punches in the wall. Low key.
Here's gonna be a picture, just like right in front of our face right now.
Okay.
This is the kid, right? And he's gonna be a dad, right? Like, how do you father your child and like look like that? That's an interesting one.
That's tough.
But hey, to each their own. You know what they say, man. Different strokes for different folks, and this one's strokes just did not result in him pulling out.
God. All right. Anyway, I think that's where we should end it. I think today's episode was crazy.
Okay,
that's good. Tough. Oh, I see what he looks like now. Oh my God.
Oh God.
I hate to say, I don't like. He looks like a turtle.
He looks like a turtle. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Anyway.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, a very productive week in the sports world. A little slow on the entertainment aspect. I'm sorry if you guys watched that. Kind of watch this for more the entertainment stuff. But I feel like there was some cool stuff. Just not many details on it. Like Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda got released from prison.
That's it.
And that's really been it. He's just been chilling.
Yep.
Daft Punk broke up. That's really it. They've just been chilling.
I'm just happy we're back. I'm happy we got to get this episode out.
Me too. I'm very happy we're back. It felt weird, man.
It did.
These past weeks, it felt like forever.
I know. It felt like I wasn't like, I didn't like, I was like, wait, today's Friday. I didn't do anything. Wait, why? Yeah. And then I came to today and I was like, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, pod day, let's go get it done. Get it done as always. I got out of track late today. We were supposed to film like an hour earlier.
It's okay. We got it done.
Got out of track at like 4:45. No, 3:45. It's like 4. It's like
Ooh.
5 o'clock right now. I
Yeah,
got
it
out of
is.
track at like 3:45, and I got a text from Tom like 10 minutes before that, like, "Hey man, I'm ready to go." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was sitting in the parking lot. I was like, "I've been boned." All right, but
But hey, listen, um,
we got it done. Another
we did
week
get it done,
in the
and I want
books.
to just say this: I just released the hype video for the Mets. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. All
Oh
on all
yes,
of my social medias.
at Grady 55. Um, very talented man. Very talented. I watched the hype
Appreciate it.
video myself. Very good. Very well put together. And yeah, I mean, I would shoot you my film lingo advice, but I feel like the people here don't really want to hear, nor do they care. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be all for the Breakfast Nook for this week. I am Chris
Absolutely.
Rotondo,
I'm Tom Grady. Stay positive, test negative.
as always, and we outie.
Deuces.